My mom and her sister married my biological dad and his brother. So you got 2 sisters marrying 2 brothers. The tree doesn't branch out. We're just one trunk.
Right.
In Arkansas.
I have double cousins.
Yeah. I know, but
from
surely there's
Arkansas.
somebody who called and be
You
like,
need to stop saying I'm from Arkansas.
Just letting people know.
because I said I knew you were from Mexico
Well-
doesn't mean... I sent an email to a genealogist. I just found a site that was like, don't know your family. I think they know who to target. I think our phones know about us. And it was like, don't know your family. And it was like Father's Day weekend.
Oh, no.
So I totally got suckered in. And I was like, I don't know my family. And so they were like, track and see who your ancestors are. I don't know who my ancestors are. I kind of know where I'm from. I mean, knowing me, I'm from probably like Zimbabwe, Africa.
You're from Arkansas.
well, but
No,
before
I'm very
that-
European, I would bet. I'd bet I'm very European. You can basically see through me. So I just Googled genealogist for hire. And so I went to the page and it says, what state do you want to look? And so I went to Arkansas and they were like, how much do you know? And so I know my mom and my biological dad's names. I know his dad's, like grandparents. I don't really know them because they died. But I know their names. I don't know anything beyond that. The other side, I never knew my grandpa. He died. My mom was like 8 years old. I don't know their parents. I don't know anything. And I don't even have anybody to ask because I don't have any parents that are alive. And so I sent an email, just a cold call. I was like, hey, how much for you to figure out where I come from? Was that a weird way to ask it?
How much for you to figure out? I don't know. This whole thing just sounds weird to me, but I'm tracking like you're just tracking down this random person. You're giving them all this
Well, no,
information.
it's their job.
Okay.
I didn't give them any information. I just said how much to find out where I come from.
Okay. And how much?
Well, they didn't reply yet.
Okay.
I'm still.
They're trying to figure out how to sucker you.
Yeah, they're like, oh, man, we got one on the line.
They're like, we got a response. We got a response.
Was that not the way to ask that? I don't know like who my great grandparents are. I don't know what country they came from. I did one of those tests a long time ago, those genealogy type, but by blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You
remember
sent
that.
in your
Yeah, and
sample.
Saliva,
it just
maybe?
like gave me a country slightly darkened, and basically it was just Europe. It was like England and Ireland. Yeah, no crap. Look at me. So I don't know how much they cost. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I'm looking for. If anybody knows like my great grandparents or beyond that, I'd be curious to know who they are. But I didn't have anything. I don't even know when I go to the doctor what my family history of illness is. They're like, hey,
Oh, yeah.
what do
that
you
would
have?
be good
And I'm like,
information.
I don't know. They're like, well, what did your mom have? I'm like, well, I don't know. Like, she died in her 40s and she was an addict her whole life. So I don't think anything we can look at would be comparable to what I'm going through. What about your dad? Don't know him. Okay. Grandparents? I don't know. So
Yeah, because to clarify,
I'm going to go on a trip and figure out who I am, though.
Oh,
as
that's
soon
cool.
as they give me the
Oh,
place, I'm
boy.
going on a voyage, a
Yes.
pilgrimage to my homeland.
that would probably be very therapeutic and healing.
I'm going to find the other Boneses in other countries around the world.
It could be your, your eat, pray, love.
What do you think that, or how Bobby got his groove back?
That's it.
Yeah.
Like
That's it.
Stella.
Yep.
Yeah, but okay, you're happily married.
I'm not that groove.
Not that groove. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That is what
Yeah.
Stella was getting
A
back.
different groove. I don't know how much they're going
Oh.
to charge, and it could be like a lawyer. Not that I have to use lawyers. They just can just say how many hours they do, and you have no idea.
Yeah. That's tough.
So, Eddie, you know where you're from. Duh.
I mean, I know where I'm from based on my family, but when I took one of those saliva tests.
I know where you're from, dude.
Come on, hit me.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but further than that, dude. I mean, who knows? But the map, when I got my results back, was all over, dude. I was part Jewish. I was African. I was Vietnamese. I was all of it.
Yeah, so was mine, but I was always like 2% or 3%. Like
Okay.
it was like 96%. You're from where white people are made. The factory of white people in London and in Ireland. So anyway, I'll let you guys know where I come from. I'll probably end up moving there.
Good.
Getting a place, going to be with my people.
Feel at home there.
Okay, here's what you can expect to pay per hour.
Go ahead.
Anywhere between $30.
That's not bad.
I don't care as long as the hours aren't a lot.
Well,
If he could do it all in 1 hour, that'd be perfect.
$30.
I know.
I'll pay $30 for this.
The range is wide.
Go.
$30 to $200 an hour.
Oh.
That's problematic.
It depends
Well,
on, I guess.
Even if it's $200 an hour and we do it in 1 hour, I'm okay with that.
No, it said you might need to budget for 10 to 25 hours worth of work.
Okay.
Yikes.
Well, whatever the case is, I'm going to find where my homeland is and I'm going to voyage to it. You can count on that.
What if you have someone in your family? Like, here's the thing. I know.
I have a half brother. I don't know.
Right. So
But he's in Arkansas, so that ain't very far.
You should start there.
My aunt on my dad's side, which coincidentally, they lived in Arkansas, shout out, but she, like at my dad's funeral, she had binders for everybody. Like when we went to go eat afterwards, we all sat down and everybody got their own individual binder. And she shared with us what she's been working on for like decades. And it's our whole entire family tree. Like you could go in and see who married who and what year and what led to what. And she spent so much time.
Song. Who married who and what led to what?
But she just did it because she was curious herself. So we had like an in-house genealogist.
Yeah.
And I wonder if someone in your family, I know that you don't know yet.
Oh, that you're going to loan out your cousin to me or whatever.
I don't think, no, she's my aunt.
Yeah.
She's not with us anymore?
I think
You don't know if she died?
I can't remember right now.
Dang.
I need to check the...
Look in the binder.
I need to check the binder.
Well, she ain't going to be dead in her own binder.
I know her husband has passed. She was married to my dad's brother. Anyways, you might have someone you're related to that's already done this for your family. You just need to find them.
Here's the problem with who I'm related to. As I've explained before 100 times,
Right.
My family tree does not have branches. My mom and her sister married my biological dad and his brother. So you got 2 sisters marrying 2 brothers. The tree doesn't branch out. We're just one trunk.
Right.
In Arkansas.
I have double cousins.
Yeah. I know, but
from
surely there's
Arkansas.
somebody who called and be
You
like...
need to stop saying from Arkansas.
Just letting people
just
know
because I said
from-
I knew you were from Mexico doesn't mean... What?
I have told you that my sister had a kissing cousin.
This is not a kissing cousin.
I know,
didn't even kiss them.
But we lived in Texas, but the kissing cousin was when we traveled to Arkansas to see them.
They got the idea there.
They were heavily inspired.
I'm just saying.
Okay, anyway, you guys be ready for me because as soon as I find out where I'm from, I'm going.
He's coming.
I'm out of here.
Get ready.
Okay.
I'm out. Okay.
It's a Bobby Bones Show.